Hey everyone, it is 8 AM and I'm about to start something a little bit crazy. Let me just slowly zoom away from the windowsill. I have this scroller box sketchbook that I got in a scroller box, and I thought today, apart from a few pages that I have scrawled in, like maybe 3-4 pages, I was going to try and fill in the entire sketchbook. So there's 32 pages, or 34, which means 20 minutes a page to get it done in 12 hours. Let's see how we go. Back to the llama. So I guess with a challenge like this, the main thing is preparation. So I made this Pinterest board yesterday. And I just literally got heaps and heaps of images, you know, flowers, animals, people, birds, fishies, so I don't ever run out of ideas today. So yeah, let's get going. Hi, it's voiceover April here, speaking to you from the future. So I decided to cover up all of my doodles that I had already done for some other video that I did, because they were a bit random and I didn't really like them. So I decided to do a bit of a cover up. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I did mention in my last video that I was probably going to be taking a break from uploading because I'm going on holiday and I'm starting a new job. But then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, I want to do a video. So I decided I would do this crazy sketchbook in a day, which I didn't end up doing. It took me 2 days, but I still think that's pretty impressive. So pat myself on the back for that one. So on the first day, I decided to start with these little images of faces. I think they're called portraits. Traditionally, and I hadn't drawn for a long time. I've been drawing in Procreate a lot, so I was kind of like antsy to draw on paper. I've been doing the April art challenge by Bun, which has been awesome. I've been really loving it. I've been drawing in Procreate every day, but it's not the same as drawing on paper, and I've just really missed getting messy with pens and paint and markers and stuff. So this was really fun but challenging because I haven't drawn faces for so long on paper with my hands. And then a few of my pages on the first day were kind of these cover-ups and also popping in bits of paper that I had lying around. So I already had these little like bits of watercolor paper that I just put some gradients on or testing materials out and stuff. So I decided to draw some little fishies on this one. And I found this really fun picture, I'll pop it on the screen, of this school of fish, like super brightly coloured fish, and I thought that would be really fun to do. So I got out my Posca pens, which I haven't used in forever, and I did it on this side of the page. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I use Posca pens, I seem to always use the wrong paper, and it always tears and bubbles, and I can never get it to flow nicely. But whatever paper this is in this sketchbook, it worked like a dream. Like the Posca pens were amazing in this paper. So if you are someone who enjoys using those Posca pens and you're finding it hard to find paper, I'll leave the link of the sketchbook below. So I didn't really do much on the first day. I think I had like a long lunch and I went to town and I was doing some shopping and stuff. So I did like 5 spreads by 4 PM and I was feeling the pressure a little bit. Decided to draw some little fish skeletons, which I've never done before. They were really fun, especially the little seahorses. They were quite difficult actually because they're very intricate. And I personally don't like fish. Like, I like fish to look at, but I've never eaten fish. I don't like eating fish, so fish bones and stuff always kind of gross to me. But drawing the fish skeletons were really fun. So it's 5 o'clock. I've only done 6 spreads so far, so yeah, it's not going very well. I did these skeleton fishies, which I really liked, but then I did the ink in the background and I think it kind of ruined it. So I'm going to try again. On this page, I put ink down first, and then I'm going to do the skeletons with this pen and this pen. Also, I just must apologise if the audio is all over the place. I'm using a microphone, my in-camera microphone, and also my phone microphone. Okay, so this is what I've done. I am super over drawing fish skeletons right now, so I'm gonna have a break. I might come and finish this page later. All my gel pens are failing right now. This is the Uniball and it's a bit sucky. Also the ink soaks up the pen, which is a bit annoying, but let's keep going. More pages to do. And then later in the evening, I did my old classic. I probably do this in every single sketchbook, where you do either a blob of colour or like paint or something, and then I do hairstyles. You can do it for heaps of different stuff. You can do face shapes, or if you want to try out different like eyes or nose shapes. I personally always just do it for hairstyles, because when I'm drawing someone and if I don't have reference, or if you want to change the hairstyle of the reference, I can never think of anything, because personally for myself, I wear my hair up every single day in a ponytail, so my hair creativity is at 0. And then after all of that drawing, it was the time of night to get my inks out, so I got out the PH Martin inks, and I found some really fun little images on Pinterest of lily pads. And so I just kind of had a little bit of fun. It was like 9:30 at night at this point. I was kind of bored of drawing all day. My butt was sore from sitting down on the chair, on my desk chair, because it's not the most comfortable. So I just kind of wanted to go to bed. But I thought, hey, one more page before I go to bed, and I'm really happy with this one. This was probably my most fun spread of the entire day. At this point, I realised, hey, I'm not going to finish a sketchbook today. Might as well just go to tomorrow and do it in 2 days. So that's what I did. I still have a couple of days at this point before I go on my holiday, so I thought, oh, I'll have plenty of time. Okay, so it's day 2, the morning of. I've got about half the book filled. This is just some extra ink that I popped in. So I'm just going to keep going today. I've got to finish all of this today and edit a video, so that should be fun. Wish me luck. So I did a couple of portraits to start with, and then I started doing this page here, which I'm trying to think of what it is. I can't remember. It is some little landscapes that I did, and these were really fun. They were in gouache, and I've seen so many people online, like artists, you know, doing these abstract-y gouache landscapes, and I've always wanted to try it out. So I found a whole bunch of different reference images, and I just went to town with my gouache. I started off a little bit timid, and then I kind of really got into it and started mixing the paint up on the paper, and in the end I really love it. This is actually probably one of my favourite exercises that I did in the sketchbook. Okay, so it's 4 PM and I have 6 spreads to go. I just finished this one here, which is quite cute. It's a girl that I saw on Pinterest with this cool hair and a little quote here, and then some peonies. But I am getting a bit worried because I have this much to do, and I have to edit the video, upload it to YouTube, and pack my bags before I fly tomorrow. So let's keep cracking. We can do it. 6 more spreads. Let's go. What shall I do next? So my original idea was to finish this video last night and edit it and upload it. Obviously that didn't happen. It took me until like 11:30 last night to finish the sketchbook. So it is currently lunchtime on Saturday, and I am 5 hours away from getting my taxi to the airport. So I've been frantically editing this video, so I hope that the quality is okay, because I may have been taking a few little shortcuts to get it ready in time. But yeah, I am going to South Africa for 3 weeks today, which is super exciting. I haven't been for about 8 years. I used to live out there when I was a kid, and my dad's family lives there, so I'm going to be seeing some family that I haven't seen for years. I'm showing my boyfriend the country because he's never been, so it's going to be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it. And I think the last 2 days drawing in my sketchbook was like the perfect relaxation time, just getting down and doing art again, because as I said, Procreate is awesome, but it's not the same as getting traditional and messy. It's 6:30 in the evening, and this is just a quick look at my desk, watching Breaking Bad there, getting messier and messier as the day goes on. Just gonna keep cracking on. Not long to go now. But yeah, a few more pages left. And these are some really fun little abstract pieces from like aerial shots of crops and things. So there's some like tulip crops, some salt ponds, a river, some like circular irrigation crops they're called, which they make the circular patterns in the earth. So it's 9:30 and I got school box today, so I thought I would play with the supplies. So we got these Ecoline brush pens and this cool little print here. So the goal of today was you meant to do an inspirational quote, but I'm not really for inspirational quotes, so I did an uninspirational quote. You are just a cog in the wheel of mediocrity. And to prove how mediocre my calligraphy is, I definitely didn't get that one right. I've never even tried hand lettering before. I mean, this is just literally me writing. I don't know how people do it. It's like magic to me. But these are the Ecoline brush pens and they're actually really lovely. They came with these really nice pens, which are grey. Don't know if you can see that. They're kind of like a grey pen. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, 9:30, one more page down and 3 more to go, 3 more spreads. Let's keep going. So it is 10 o'clock. Quick finger update. I now have ink on every single surface of my hands. I just did this quick galaxy thing with a little quote there. I thought it was going to be quick and it actually took forever, so not that quick. How many pages do I have left? 5 pages. We can do it. Let's do this. So I got to the end of the night on day 2 and I realised I haven't done any people, so I thought I'd do some quick pose practices. I always kind of put this off because I find full bodies really difficult, which is something I'm trying to work on this year, so I kind of forced myself to do it. And yeah, now I'm on the last page, so I did it. I did it in 2 days. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I wasn't working, so that factored into it. But it was really fun. It was a really cool exercise and I enjoyed the last 2 days a lot. Okay, it is 20 past 11 p.m. and I have finished my book. So, this is the last page. A little bit easy, a little bit fun. There's some peonies again. Peonies. And I also did these cute little birds that I wanted to show you. Oh, they're so cute. I did them with the Ecoline brush pens again. It's funny when you have an art material that you haven't used in forever and then you use it again and you're just like, oh, I'm going to use this forever. So, okay, so that's it. That's the book. So that is the sketchbook finished, and here's a little sneak peek. Check back next week where I'm going to be doing a little tour so you can see every page and I'll talk through them all. So I hope you enjoyed this more relaxed video and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!